Planet of the Apes cast degraded by TikTok star.
It's the Mumble guy, and it's just so out of place.
Well, Easton Simpson.
In what f***ing universe is this comic?
I don't think he belongs in
He interview you with this bull.
I mean, that video has like 8 million views.
1.6 million likes.
Well, you guys aren't gonna believe this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the red carpet in Dallas, Texas for the Chosen Season 5 world premiere. And we're about to mumble to Jesus.
Pushmere.
We're about to mumble to Jesus and the rest of the actors in The Chosen. You guys already know the drill. We're back in the suit. We got the fake reporter look, and we're about to prank the entire cast.
I shot stop him, and they're like, and it's the funniest when they like try and act like they thought they knew what you said. Yeah.
If they don't know, it's funny. If they think they do know, it's even funnier.
Even funnier.
Yeah.
Are you the guy that films it all? Sometimes.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
He's the man.
Dude, you're the guy.
He's the guy
Bro,
behind.
flip the camera around.
Oh my God.
Show him.
How do you feel right now on the red carpet?
I mean, last time I came out, I was just and just part and just kind of go hard.
Hey, you might have to work on the mumble.
Just because I'm related doesn't mean I got the mumbling.
This is actually so cool because I think The Chosen is like one of my all-time favorite shows. It's literally a whole show about Jesus, and it's the coolest show of all time. And so I'm actually stoked to actually meet Jonathan Rumi and the rest of the actors. Even though we're gonna mumble to them and prank all of them, I think it's gonna be really special.
Okay, so you're gonna be right over here, so let's have
Jesus is first. Hello, how are you? Easton.
Easton.
You look great in that
Love
suit.
the outfit, man.
Thank you. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Very excited.
Oh my gosh, amazing. There's so many fans out there. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm feeling amazing. This whole thing is awesome.
I know we've got nice weather too.
You guys look good. I like your suits. What was your favorite part about bringing season 5 to life?
Well, season 5 includes some of the most famous and influential moments in history. Even people who aren't believers and who don't really follow the Bible know these stories. We've got the palm branches, the triumphal entry. We've got the Last Supper. We've got the Jesus turning over tables in the temple and whipping stuff. Bringing those stories to life while making sure that we remember the intimacy and the humanity of these stories. The Last Supper isn't a painting. It was actually a real thing that happened, and I love bringing that to the world.
What is it like preparing for the role of the most influential man in the world?
I try to get out of the way. I try to just learn the lines and, pray a lot beforehand and let God do the rest.
Yeah.
And it was just so amazing to feel the love, and not only the love, people really living through the scene. I didn't even have to act anymore. It was just like seeing them cry. I'm like, I'm crying, and it's just so many emotions.
What are you most excited to see tonight?
I'm excited to see the whole show, to be honest. I was with Jonathan earlier, and I'm just excited to see the magic come to life. What are you excited to see?
I'm excited to see the magic come to life.
You can't steal my answers.
So Mary's character is a symbol of transformation and healing for so many people. So what has it been like for all the people? Like, is that something like special? Did you see that, like, especially when you're for season 5?
Sorry, say that again?
Just like all the people like around, like, is that something like you would like explain like how people would see?
I hope so. I mean, I think everyone watches the show through their own lens and gets what they need to out of it and connects with whatever characters they connect with.
Yeah. And you guys got here, and there's all the people like read like season 5. Like, how does that something like especially between like for James and John?
We have the pleasure of greeting and meeting and playing with our fans on set. Like, I don't want to give too much away, but the triumphant entry is something that we know is going to come in season 5, and it really was like a party, and that's something that people forget at the beginning of Holy Week.
If you could go back to before season 5 was filmed and tell yourself one thing, what would you say?
Oh, it's so hard. I just think enjoy every moment. But that's the truth for every single season.
How has playing Jesus influenced the way that you see yourself in your day-to-day life?
I see that I have a lot more to learn in my day-to-day and to come up to be a better human. My goal is always to try to walk the walk that he lays out for us, and I realize I got a long way to go.
We all do. Yeah. So when you started filming season 5, what was like? Is that something like special? Like, is that something like 4, like especially like with other seasons?
I wasn't looking at. There was a lot more dynamic ranges of emotions in season 5, especially with Jesus that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
So I think people are going to be really excited. It'll be a side of Jesus that not many people have shown.
Is that something that was like, especially that was like Omer?
What was that, sorry?
It's like all people like, is that something like especially yours, Omer?
Oh yeah, it's just they are the same here as they are on set, but they also follow direction really, really well.
Yeah, I think the fans are like George was saying, we're so comfortable with them because they're all the time, everywhere, all around.
So when you first came to the Chosen and you're walking on the red carpet, what was like? Is there any point like especially like, is that something you would to see?
Is what, sorry?
Just like all people like, is that something like especially like when you do come for like on the red carpet?
When I come on the red?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I couldn't hear the last bit what you said.
When how do you come forward? Like, is that something like you would especially look at?
How do I come forward? What, for the actual show itself?
Yeah, like push me like all around, like especially like with Jonathan.
Well, yeah, I think the show's incredible, and I think the opportunity to be here is an awesome opportunity for sure. Absolutely.
So what was like the first like? Is that something like especially like, is did like while you're filming season 5?
Pardon?
Just like out of all people, like, is that something you really like wish me?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the last part.
Oh, just like around like all people, like, is that something you would like really experience from out of this?
For some reason, I can't understand you. I don't know if it's the wind. The last bit that you say, I can't understand you.
Jonathan was talking about, especially like when he's like on the red carpet. Like, what's like for? Is that something you would like notice?
I'm hearing you, but I'm not hearing you.
Oh,
Can you try that one more time?
Yeah, no worries. Just about like on the red carpet. Like, is that something you really like push for?
All right, man. I think that when I'm filming, I always have to carpet always with everything that I do in a season and a show.
So kind of like push me.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah, like I've seen some of them over. It's like, hey, good to see you again. You know, so I don't know if people have that relationship with their fans, but we do, and we're lucky for it.
They were saying it was like, oh, actually, something like that.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. Yeah.
Right on, brother.
And then I'm just mumbling to you guys.
I don't get mine.
If you want me to speak real Australian, you won't understand me. I'll tell you what.
Is Mary especially like, is that like for like, would you see like say that?
Oh, you know what? I'm not following you, and I know I'm not drunk or on any drugs.
No, just like push me.
Yeah. Are you okay?
So just like, yeah, it's like all like push me.
Push me?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't understand the question.
What is it like? Is that especially like, is that something like, like when you do like look for?
Say again?
Like just out of people, like, is that like when you do like a schmear?
One more time.
Like out of like people, like especially that's like usually it's like season 5.
Oh, so it's one of those.
What's up?
What's that?
Yeah, like all like there's like push smear.
Push smear.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like all the people like there's like a rock crawl.
You're good. That's funny. It took me 2 tries, and I wonder how long he was going to continue to go with it.
You got the first one perfectly though.
Yeah.
That's all. We're just mumbling to the cast.
Do it, man. Mumblecore. Rock on.
It's phenomenal what the job they've done, and Jonathan especially has got an absolute heart of gold.
What about like all people that sound like you to me?
I can't understand what you said.
Or just like all like is that like when they come around?
Hey, you trying to catch me out and stuff because I don't know.
Like with the cast and stuff.
With the cast.
Yeah.
Great cast. Yeah.
Or like all people like is that like all remember?
No idea what you're saying. we done, yeah? Trying to catch me on something. I know he is, and I just can't listen to what he's saying.
We're just mumbling too.
Oh, well, the mumbling is great, yeah. Awesome way to do an interview. Thank you so much. Should have been yours.
Thank you for your time. I'm sorry I had to steal it for that. Man, I was a little scared. He's a big guy.
I feel like I know half of what you're saying. They're familiar words. They're not familiar sentences.
We're just mumbling to the cast.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
I think they'll all love that.
Your first answer was incredible, though. You answered the whole thing.
I just made up what you asked, essentially.
And then we're just messing with you. We're just mumbling.
I thought so. Because I was like, English is not my first language. What? I know that pushmere does not exist.
You're so good at that. I tried to do it. I'm like, I'm not even good at mumbling. So well done.
Thank you so much for your time. It was good to meet you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Well, here's what happened yesterday. I had an earpiece and we could only hear like parts of the question. I'm like, it sounds like this question, so I'm going to answer this question. So that's what I did
Well,
today.
I thought you did great, and I appreciate you for your time.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love it. Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
That's something that my husband would do too. So I got some experience.
Well, boys, I'm gonna be honest. Never once in my life did I think I would get to mumble to Jesus on the red carpet. But here we are. We are still on the mission to mumble to Donald Trump. And I think we got one step closer. I feel like Jesus might be above Donald Trump, but we're still on the journey. So subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. We'll catch you next week. Peace out.
Who's watching?
The watcher.
What,
The
is he
watcher.
mumbling now?
The watcher. No. Sometimes I do.
You're infecting everybody else. Leave.
No.